hair remains uncut. My body remains unclean. My clothes remain stained, but my spirit remains broken. It fucking sucks out here. Welcome to VRT Talk, everybody, for another week. I'm your host, Nick Potter. We're still doing this. Our spirits might be broken, but you know, what else do we have to do besides sit around and record this freaking podcast? Am I right, boys?
Yeah, I mean, kinda, yeah.
Did you say you were cut or uncut? What was that part?
My hair, it remains uncut. My body, super cut at this point, obviously.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
But on that Wii Fit board.
Just running through imaginary lands, squeezing that little circle thing. It's getting me like an uncut gem, basically. A cut gem, if you will. A real Adam Sandler type is how I'm going to come out of my quarantine cocoon.
Weird.
Gym shorts down to your ankles. Just going abba-dabba-doo, abba-dabba-doo.
Jewish all of a sudden. Hey, everyone's quarantine is different. Everybody, we are very real talk. We are boys talking to you real. I got these boys with me here. Let's talk to them right now. The first boy I'm talking to, it's my boy, Colin Sage. What's up, buddy?
What's up, boy?
Hey, man, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
What is the longest amount of time you've ever gone without leaving your house?
You know, Nick, I don't keep track of those things because otherwise I'd have to kill myself. Okay. I don't know. I'm sure in the summer months as a youth, probably like a week.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 weeks.
Just gaming hard.
Oh, yeah, just getting uncut, you know?
Drinking some Mountain Dew every 30 minutes, if you know what I mean. And what I mean is literally that.
Mountain Dew, honey buns.
If you do that, I feel like it's impossible to stay in your house because you'll vibrate through the walls accidentally.
You'll gain so much weight you can't leave your house because your legs are getting cut off.
I guess, are we talking like you leave your house, like go to another house, or like you can't even walk out the door?
Walk out the door.
Like, yeah.
You don't see the sunlight. Like, you don't feel the actual rays of sunlight unless it's through a window.
Yeah, I didn't want to ask Joey because I know he had mono, which definitely kept him in his house for a long period of time.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe there was a time where it was just like, man, everything was the worst, and I just couldn't face reality. So I just played Spyro the Dragon for a month and straight. Just went through the whole thing several times.
Okay. Well, I don't know, because even when I've had mono and been super sick, I like to vomit outside.
Right.
I do.
Let Mother Earth clean that up for you.
Yeah, after you vomit so much and you just like been vomiting for days, it's like, fuck this. I'm not getting like a trash bag and like accidentally getting it on myself. I want fresh air.
I'm tired of staring into a toilet.
Right. I got to change the scenery that I'm vomiting into, and Mother Earth will take care of it for me. She'll absorb it.
Right. I'm feeding in nature, if you will. You know, I'm sure there's some stray dogs coming by, just gobbling that up.
Well, I walk by my neighbor's house and I just see them all vomiting into their gardens. You know, they're just like, what do you want? I'm fucking, it's free.
Man,
well, not the food that I ate that caused me to do this, but you know, I'm giving back to the earth.
These damn millennials out here vomiting on their avocado trees. What is this?
My stomach isn't feeling great, so this conversation sucks.
All right, we'll end it then. The person with the bad stomach, that's my brother, Joey. What's up, brother?
It is your boy with the bad stomach.
Joey, here's my question for you.
All right.
What's up with the economy, man?
I don't want to talk about it.
We need to know now more than ever, Joey.
The fifth.
Okay.
Joey, did you get stimulated?
Not yet.
Did you get stimulated? Oh, okay.
No.
Boys, you know I got that fat check.
Hell yeah.
Is it under your mattress now?
Because we do our taxes.
Yeah, Joey, is it because you didn't pay your taxes? You just tell us now.
We do our taxes like seriously. I got my W-2 and I went home and Blair like grabbed it out of my hand and then like went and did it on the computer before like making dinner. She's like, I'm getting that money. And then obviously, so we got it like during the first round, the first wave, the first money wave.
Yeah, I just got mine like a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
Your tax return?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, we got our tax return in like February, dog.
Yeah, no, I did my taxes like 2 weeks ago. I got it like 4 days later.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
now I got that fat stimulus check, and, you know, I'm just going out buying things. Just like, hentai subscriptions. I'll lean into that joke for you guys.
Right.
I'll throw you a bone once in a while.
All right, you're leaning into that lifestyle is what you're leaning into.
Well, I have the money to now. It was always out of my reach because of the money, I guess, that it costs to get your foot in the hentai door, you know?
Right, the money for, group therapy and divorce papers.
Well, yeah, you have to buy all these things simultaneously. You know you're going to dive headfirst into that lifestyle. So you're like, let me go ahead and line up a therapist. Let me go ahead and get all my papers straight away in case my wife finds any of my evidence.
Let me get a vault to put my hard drives into at the end of each night.
Nick, I noticed that you built a whole vault with the money that we got from the government.
Nothing to put in it. Well, since my boy that is not me, Big Peakums, doesn't pay taxes or have like a social security number,
he's on the moon, so how could he?
I might have to stimulate him with my stimulus check. Get some telescopes going.
Whoa.
Yeah. Shoot some of that money onto the moon.
Yeah.
Just get Elon Musk to just like shoot it. Hey, fire this to the moon. He'll do it. Just dare him to. He just does stuff on a whim. So if you just dare him, he'll fucking do it.
Yeah.
You just got like 1,000 bottle rockets in your backyard, and you just like tie a string that's attached to like $100 bills.
Yeah.
You're like, no, guys, it's fine. This is going to Big Peakums.
On the moon.
Yeah, your mom is calling like a psychiatrist and the police. And
Joey, I can refer you to a psychiatrist. I got one with my money.
Nice.
She's kind of a specialist, though, so I don't really know if she'd want to work with you or not. All right, boys. This is fun, but we need to get straight into our topic. So let's do just that. For a lot of people right now, not necessarily the boys doing this podcast, a lot of people, our listeners, are maybe sick of being in their homes at this point. Mm-hmm. Me and Joey, we're essential. Colin, just going to scream at those senators. He's got to get out. Mm-hmm. So, but I know that a lot of people, especially in certain states, just haven't left their house in like weeks. Yeah. And at the same time, we've definitely seen a bunch of these, like, now more than ever, these like quizzes or this or that's that are going around Instagram and Twitter. It's just like, I see them on people's stories all the time. It's like waffles or pancakes, butter or sour cream, and you have to circle them. And I'd like to partake, but I don't know how those work. Like, do you screenshot them and then like you draw and then you put it up on your story? I don't know. I guess that's it. I haven't figured it out. But there's one that's circling around lately, and by lately, this is going to come out in a minute, and it might be over. The trend might be over, but that's not going to stop us from doing it right now, because who gives a fuck? We're talking about the Quaran-Dream Team.
Your Quaran-Dream home.
Your Quaran-Dream home, where you want it and who you want to be stuck with, if you could. If you got Kazam, if Shaquille O'Neal showed up at your house, you're like, I don't want you to stay here. I want to wish for certain people to stay with me. You can leave. Mm-hmm. Unless he's on your list. I don't know how many people want Shaq on their list. Whatever. They probably don't listen to our podcast. I don't think those two things overlap. But if you had, if you were able to wish yourself into a certain scenario, what scenario would that be? And that's our topic this week. We're each going to talk about our quarantine dream team, home team, whatever you want to call it. I like Quaran-Dream Team. It just like keeps going.
Yeah.
Keeps rhyming. It flows. So I've seen several iterations of this, and what we're going to do, the rules today, I'm going to list them off for everybody. We have to list, in our quarantine home, the location that we want, a reality TV star that we want, a celebrity, a historical figure, a specialist, and we mean like a professional, like think like plumber, like somebody with a skill that you'd want to have around to be stuck in your home with. That might be a plumber if you got fat poops, you know what I mean?
Well, all right.
Also a cartoon character and a superhero.
Yeah.
Those are the ones we're going with today. So,
if you got the fat poops, they can use their mind powers to just like pull it out of you.
Yeah, Iron Man, you poop it into the toilet, Iron Man just like blasts it with one of his fucking beams or something. I don't know.
Nice.
Do whatever you want. Let's make sure that this really revolves around how we would deal with our fat poops. Okay, boys? I need you all to shuffle your lists around to make sure all of these things deal with that subject, because it's important.
All right, welcome
Yes.
to Poopcast 2020.
I hate it.
It's somehow still better than Teletubbies cast. Let's not waste anybody's precious time. We know that we're using up a lot of it. They're not, just sitting around fucking staring at their walls. So let's get right into it. Joey, I feel like you want to go first. So why don't you go ahead and tell us about your Quaran-Dream Team?
Yeah, so, you're thinking, first you got to start with location. And, you might be like, a mansion, the moon.
The moon with big peakums.
Yeah, but how I thought of it is just like, we don't know how long this is going to last. So we need something sustainable. And that's why I chose Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, okay.
Oh, all right.
Because you've seen their fucking menu. It's like a Harry Potter book. It's fucking thick. They got so much food.
You'll notice that Cheesecake Factories a lot of times are attached to a mall, and that's because they have to fill a few of those stores with all their food that they keep because their menus are so big. That's why there's like 3 GameStops. 2 of them are just filled with like chicken fingers and like salad ingredients.
Yeah.
Because they need that space. They have to be attached to malls. So I like where your head's at already, Joey. Keep going.
Yeah.
Explain to me more.
And to that point, you need somebody that can do something with all that food. So my reality TV star is obviously going to be Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, I hear he's a dick, though. Like, he didn't pay any of his chefs or people that work for him when all his restaurants shut down. And that dude's so fucking rich.
Well, here's the thing, Nick. I don't have to think about that because he's going to have so much food to deal with that he's just going to be in the kitchen the whole time.
Okay.
Like, I don't have to interface with him. He's like a kitchen slave.
Oh, okay.
To the Cheesecake Factory menu.
Yeah. No, I like this a lot. Especially because, like, Gordon Ramsay would still be like, this is all garbage back here.
And we're like, lol, where's my 3rd cheesecake?
Oh, it's all raw. Like, yeah, you have to cook it, man. What are you talking about? Why don't you know this? You're a professional.
Yeah.
But I feel like he would be shitting on Cheesecake Factory's menu hard. Like, he's like, I can't do dick with these chicken fingers, mate.
But we got to eat, so he's got to make it. And he has so many options to choose from. It's like going to the chopped, pantry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a competition for him. And I like that it's kind of punishing him a little bit. Like, the only thing worse is, like, if you put him in, like, a Rallies and he had to fucking, like, cook with that stuff. And he's like, I'll kill myself. No way.
Yeah,
but I can't make anything out of these Rallies. You think so?
You gotta stay focused. Cheesecake Factory's a fucking mess. There's 1,000 things on the menu. There's no sense of focus. Like, what are you gonna go eat? You gonna eat a cheesecake?
Anything.
You want a burrito? You want caviar? I don't know.
Because
you want fish?
If I'm stuck in a fucking Rallies for 6 months, I'm gonna just be like,
you gotta eat.
Hey, you gotta eat, dude. You gotta eat.
What is you doing? You gotta eat. But yeah, so I thought I'd give him the variety and put so much on his plate, figuratively and literally, that he can't be mean to me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
No, I like this. Okay, what else you got?
So,
keep going.
My celebrity, Samuel Jackson. No, Hitlery Duff.
Oh, fuck yeah!
Okay. Get her in there. Me and Hitlery Duff hanging out, eating cheesecake, probably sleeping on cheesecake eventually. Those benches probably aren't that comfortable, but I'd sleep in a pile of cheesecakes.
Hell yeah!
So me and Hitlery Duff hanging out, right? So
you can ask her all the like hot Hitlery Duff question or the Lezzy McGuire questions.
Oh yeah.
Like, what was Gordo like on set?
Yeah.
I would have just gotten Gordo in there.
Well, you'll see why I picked Hitlery Duff in a bit. So my historical figure, that one was kind of tough for me. I went kind of plain.
Okay.
I went with Albert Einstein because I want to show him the internet.
Oh.
And how
have him become racist? Like,
no.
What's your
no. And just show to him that the spread of knowledge caused a intellectual collapse.
Yeah, like a backwards sort of like twist monkey's paw effect.
Yeah,
like too much stuff you just gave way to this like sea of morons and misinformation.
Yeah, so he's going to be like in the fetal position in the corner. the whole time, just rocking back and forth. Just
I feel like just the
broken.
Like the idea, the concept of Cheesecake Factory would blow his fucking mind. He's like, there's delicacies from all over the world in this one place. I don't understand. What is a chicken finger? They don't have fingers. Like, I don't know. How old is Albert Einstein?
I mean, he was alive in like the 40s, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I guess they had buffets, but
the
they certainly didn't have the Cheesecake Factory back then.
Mm-hmm.
It's revolutionary in the modern age.
Yeah, I can show him the wonders of a cell phone and then what I use the cell phone for.
Oh.
All right, here's all my porn.
Yeah.
Here's
sir.
all my hentai.
I'd show him TikTok, and he'd kill himself.
Yeah, he would like try to put a whole cheesecake down his throat at once and just choke to death, like just like. Oh.
What about, okay, so you have this miracle. You have Albert Einstein back. Like, so many people have questions. They want to, like, see what he thinks about these new theories. And you get him addicted to hentai.
Okay.
And you're responsible for that. And then he can't focus. Like, he doesn't care. All he wants to know about is, like, Japanese schoolgirls and tentacles. And it's just like, fuck. Like, I broke him. I ruined this. Yeah. You're, like, trying to hide it from the scientific community. It's fun. It's like a Weekend at Bernie's 3.
The conversations between Hitlery, Duff, and Albert Einstein are like, what do you think's going on there?
Not a whole lot, and that's the point.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
like,
bringing
they kind
it
of stay
all,
away from each other?
Yeah, I'm bringing it all around. So we got Gordon Ramsay's busy in the kitchen. We have Albert Einstein crying in the corner.
Yes.
And then, so now we have the specialist. I don't really care about the fat poops,
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
right.
yeah, obviously.
Hey, the Cheesecake Factory has several toilets, so if you clog one, move on to the next.
Moving on, sir. Like, whatever. So I thought, Cheesecake Factory probably has free Wi-Fi because it's an amazing establishment.
Right.
So
truly wondrous. Yeah.
But that free Wi-Fi, that's shit. See, do you know what I need? I need an IT guy.
Okay.
So he needs to fortify that internet so I can download all of Lezzy McGuire and have that on loop.
Oh, you get like a live commentary with Hilary Duff. Like, what was going on in this scene?
Yeah, exactly. Fucking amazing, right? Maybe, maybe
Absolutely.
that IT guy, we might know an IT guy, maybe like a Clint Foster.
Ooh, maybe you get Clinton there?
Yeah. But
just have it bust into the walls and like splice a bunch of wires together to make the internet better.
Because IT guys are internet wizards, right? They can just make internet.
They don't just like tell people how to open like Microsoft Office.
Yeah,
that's not.
Especially in person, they don't have to do the condescending reset your router. I just make them do it, and it's just like this is what you do. Gordon Ramsay's trapped in the kitchen right now because there's so much food. Yeah. There's bad internet here. Make better internet. I need to download Lezzy McGuire.
I just had a conversation with Clint Foster a couple days ago, and he is an IT person, so he was like, the coronavirus is living hell for me because all I'm doing is like setting up Zoom meetings for people because no one knows how to use it. Like, that's my hell now. It's just doing this thing over and over and over again.
Yeah, that's the problem with us, like, essential workers. Where it's just like, it almost becomes less essential because of how low it can go.
That these like business professionals can't like go to a website and like follow the instructions. Yeah. It's really simple. Like, I'm not a computer whiz and I got it in one,
Yeah, I just like click some buttons and then I had a Teletubbies background, like.
Yeah, Joey figured it out in like 3 minutes. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah, I didn't even know Zoom was an app, a browser-based thing. Could I get it on my phone? And then I was like, oh, here it is. Oh, background. Oh, Teletubbies.
Yeah, it's just your willingness to adventure into the internet. So those people don't have that.
Willingness to do a Google search.
They want it all given to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those boomers don't want to fucking search Google. They want Google to just bring them things.
Yeah.
Just like they've been brought things their whole fucking life. Okay.
All right.
They were given everything. Okay, Joey, keep going.
All right, so I got my the cartoon character, and obviously it's going to be the animated version of Lezzy McGuire.
Obviously.
Oh fuck!
Obviously.
Yeah.
So not only can I have like a live commentary between Hilary Duff and animated Lizzie, I can recreate episodes of Lezzy McGuire.
Oh hell yeah! Are you Gordo now?
Yeah.
Like, I know you got Gordo Ramsay in the kitchen, but you can be Gordo.
No, Gordo Ramsay's Gordo, and Joey is, I don't know, what's the Even Stevens. And then he's having crossover episodes, right?
Oh, okay. I don't know. I thought, I know we're getting deep into Lezzy McGuire lore, but he liked her, but she just viewed him as a friend. Did they hook up in the movie?
They kissed
at the
in
end?
the movie, yeah.
Okay, they kissed in the ity. So I don't know if you want to go Gordo and wait for the kiss at the end of the quarantine, or if you want to be one of the hot Disney studs that they put in front of Hitlery Duff in Lezzy McGuire.
Right.
But then she dumped him because they were addicted to fucking spanking or something. I don't know what that show was about.
Was it a kiss, or did they do finger stuff? I need to know, what's the end game
It was
here?
only a medium close-up.
Yeah, that camera did not pan down enough.
Yeah. But as you guys
okay.
can see in this situation, I've engineered it to where I'm the only option.
You sure
I
have.
trapped
Clint's there.
Well, Clint's too busy making internet.
Juggling wires? Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm going to be downloading so much. He's going to be reset. All he ends up doing is just sitting next to the router because he's going to have to unplug it every 30 seconds.
Because that Lezzy McGuire library is deep. I think it was at least 2 seasons.
And
you're gonna be
she's in a couple
clogging it up.
Hallmark commercials, and I'm going to download her entire music video library.
Oh, hell yeah. You get Casper Meets Wendy in there?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. So, yeah, I've engineered it to this point to where, it's just she's stuck with me.
Well, now you got to list. Now you got to tell me the superhero, Joey.
So the superhero,
Here's your real
I
competition.
thought, this is how I'm going to have to go. I'm going to go with the best Marvel movie.
Okay.
Captain Marvel.
Oh, okay.
Brie Larson's Captain Marvel specifically.
Hell yeah.
Because, one, love Brie Larson. 2,
yeah, she fine.
If it goes on too long and the power runs out, she can power up those grills for Gordon with her fucking photon blasts.
Hell yeah, just shove her hand in a socket and she just has to sit there.
It's basically nuclear energy. Hopefully it doesn't
Right.
give anyone radiation.
Right.
And then if Hitlery Duff falls in love with Captain Marvel, that's pretty sick.
They just go be a
all
power
right.
couple on their own.
Yeah,
I thought you were trying to play the only option card.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
I'm the only
this.
real male, but
Right.
if they, les it up together, hell yeah.
Yikes.
If they Lezzy McGuire,
Oh, I hate this. Why did it go this way? It was going so fine, and now it's gone this way.
Joey, I got to tell you, Captain Marvel, I didn't really like the movie, but all the interviews she was giving at the time, she really doesn't like straight white males who review movies, and I think that's going to put you at a very it's going to be sour.
Well,
I think you're going to be her nemesis, and you all might get into super fights.
Well, that's the thing, though. She doesn't have to like me, because I'm it's me and Hitlery Duff. She's
This
there.
is really taking a turn. You were the only option a minute ago.
All right.
Yeah. Well, what other superhero? I could be what? Fucking Iron Man? Clearly, Hitlery Duff's going to choose Iron Man.
Right, for sure.
No,
Yeah,
it's
I just
true.
felt like you've sold yourself short. That she'd look at you, and then be like, "Oh," and there's a busy guy in the kitchen. Clint's 2 arms deep in the wall, and she's like, "Oh, not this guy. I guess I'll just change my entire being." And
Well, that's what
hook
I'm
up
saying.
With this
That's the worst case scenario. If they're not into girls, then that's good for me. If it ends up that they are, that's pretty cool too.
You got cameras.
Oh, I hate this so much.
I'm not going there. He's going there.
Hey, I'm
Sucks.
just saying we're leaving somebody out here. My man Albert can lay some dick down. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. E equals MC.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
Like I said,
that was about to get really
he's
gross.
incapacitated.
Yeah, he's in the corner in a fetal position.
Yeah, he's like the Squidward meme of future. That's
okay.
him.
He does have that sick mustache, though. I hear
He
girls
does.
like stashes.
Yeah.
So.
He's also very smart, I hear women like smart, cultured men. Oh, he's also foreign. He's got that going for him, that accent.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay. Well, yeah, then that's Joey's Quaran-Dream Team. A bunch of...
Just me rolling
just a
around
bunch
in
of,
cheesecake and
Yeah.
watching Lezzy McGuire.
It's Yeah, a bunch of problems. Very very problematic.
Yeah. Okay. So much so that I'm going to move on to mine. Mine's going to turn into problematic. I can already see it happening for different reasons. Okay, here we go. Nick's Quaran-Dream Team. First of all, I'm starting out in a nice big warm cabin in the Rocky Mountains. I love the cold. I love being up. It's also isolated from all this crap. Like, I've read news of like people. There was some star that even did it. Was it like Johnny Depp or no? It was Jared Leto maybe. Leto. Who like he like came off from like he came back from his like cult island after a couple weeks. And he was like,
retreat.
What the fuck is going on in the world? This is terrifying. So
and then him and his 500 closest followers went up to a cabin and they all had sex with him.
Yeah.
It was really quaint. It was nice.
It was pretty casual. So yeah, I'm choosing a nice big warm cabin in the Rocky Mountains. If we're starting, let's see. If we're starting with reality TV star, I'm kind of throwing a curveball here. I got the entire Queer Eye cast. I need them all.
All right. Okay.
Like they're a package deal.
I thought you were gonna say Colin Sage, but okay.
Oh, yeah. No, that was coming later, Joey. Of course I want my boy there, but like my boy does not have all the skills of these 5 men. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true. It is true.
And I love all of them. I'm talking about the new one. I mean, I love Ted Allen from the original, but I got to go with my boys. I got to go Jonathan. I got to go Tan France. Tan, if I had to pick one, it would either be Jonathan or Tan. I'm not quite sure. I take it you boys don't watch this show.
No. That's why I had to pick Gordon Ramsay as my reality TV star. That was like
So
that was the basis of
like
Cheesecake Factory and my Hitlery Duff trap was Gordon Ramsay.
Well, Jonathan's specialty is hair. Tan's is clothes. So, also, Anthony's cool. He does the food and wine. And then Karamo is like the lifestyle expert. And then I forget the other guy. His name's, I think it's like Brian. It's something really lame. And he does like the interior decorating, whatever. I don't need him to decorate this cabin. I need these boys. Like, when I was at, like, my lowest, I was like, Blair, what if I called Queer Eye for them to come, like, straighten my whole life out? Like, we just make me, like, I'm kind of sad right now. What if we make me even sadder so they'll actually come here and, like, spruce up my wardrobe, spruce up my look?
What if I just, have poop on me all the time? Will that make me sad enough for Queer Eye to fix me?
I like what's happening because you're in a cabin isolated, right? And then, so eventually, those Queer Eye guys, sometimes they disagree. And after months in a cabin, it's going to get wild. And at the end, like, you all have, like, killed bears. I feel like dead bears are going to come into it, and then just like everything is going to be bears. Like, we're going to make your hair. Oh, we're going to give you this bear wig, and then like, oh, we're going to decorate. We're going to decorate with bear skins.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's like, oh, your costume, all this bear fur.
Right, exactly.
Like, everything is just like one giant dead bear. It's going to be great. And then someone's going to say they're into bears, and they're going to look at the camera. They're going to wink.
Yeah, they would probably hit that low-hanging fruit. But these boys are so positive that I know that I would have a great time just with them. Like, I don't even need everybody else. I want them, but just having the Queer Eye cast would be great for my like mental health and my like self-esteem and just my general like overall happiness, I think. Yeah, because they're super awesome and I love them. Now, to totally switch gears, if I'm moving to cartoon character. I'm switching it up from Joey's list a little bit. Right. My cartoon character, I gotta go Sonic the Hedgehog. Who's going to get me groceries? It's a little speedster guy. And especially if we're up in the mountains. Okay. Then I need a fast boy to go get me chili dogs, bring them back. Hopefully he didn't eat them all.
Well, chili dogs every day.
Hopefully he doesn't try to rob a Cheesecake Factory, because I got Captain Marvel there.
Yeah, she'll blast him for sure. But yeah, I need that little speedster to come in, and he's my errand boy. I don't need Amazon Prime. I have fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, hey, go bust into this fucking Best Buy and give me a big ass TV. No one's even gonna see you. You're a blur. And they wouldn't believe it if they saw it. They'd be like, oh, it's a child in a costume that has cosmic powers of some sort.
Yeah, and Best Buy's not open.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Now, also, I think you're going to make yourself a target, though. I'm thinking he's going to get bored. He's going to run around real fast, or like beat it so much that it like causes like shockwaves throughout the universe. And then Jim Carrey's going to show up at your house.
That is true.
Colin, I wish you would stop monkey's pawing all my ideas. Like,
I'm just saying, you got to think about these things, you know. When we get to my list, you'll see that it is airtight, and there are no monkey's paws possibilities.
Mine's fucking airtight.
I don't know, Joey.
What do you mean? The Hitlery Duff trap.
You switched up the premise a couple times.
What?
I guess. Yeah. Okay.
Colin, I'm giving this magical hedgehog a bunch of mountains to run around. Okay. He'll be fine. I'm not worried about him going into town. He's got several. I hear the Rockies are made up of several mountains, so I think that he will be fine. Now, if I'm going to my celebrity, I gotta go with my boy Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Yes, absolutely. Listen to me, guys. He's one of my favorite actors. He just seems like a really cool, chill dude to hang out with.
Are all 12 of his kids coming too?
No, no ex-spouses, current spouses. I just want boy time with Brad Pitt.
Yeah,
None of the many Yennifers?
No Yennifers, no Angelinas, nothing. Just me and my boy hanging out. We're eating, standing outside, like, talking about Robin stuff, like, where Sonic's going to go. We're planning a heist. He's eating nachos or something.
And then it turns out he never existed.
I have sunglasses on. I had Sonic go get the sunglasses for me. Like, and we're just, like, planning heists, and, like, he's telling me all the... dude, that guy has 1.5 million stories, for sure.
And then he's like, punch me as hard as you can. And you're like, oh, no, he's not real.
Oh no! Oh my God! It's in my you monkey pawed me again.
Yeah,
fuck.
Yep. He's gonna throw you into a car.
It turns out you're Edward Norton.
Damn. I mean, hey, not terrible. You know, I could do worse than being Edward Norton. Yeah. I guess, except if he was insane. So, okay. And then if I'm going with my superhero, I gotta pick my boy Doctor Strange.
I thought about Doctor Strange, but I feel like Hilary Duff would be into that. So.
Yeah, she'd definitely be into the mysticism and the magic. Mm-hmm. But, like, if I want to go on LSD trips, if I want to turn back time, if I want to learn to be a fucking wizard, I got Doctor Strange there with me. Like, there's no Hogwarts, like, you're pure blood, all that bullshit. You could just learn to be a wizard.
He will have to break your hands with a mallet, though.
Hey, maybe that's worth it. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Like, maybe my spirit's just broken. You know, maybe I could pitch him that.
Joey, I feel like you fucked up. If you had Doctor Strange, he could time stone you and Hilary Duff to where you're both 14. And you could do Lezzy McGuire for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
for sure.
Still, you know, I have to keep her eyes focused on me. I'm not that great. So I have
and we're not going to sit here and talk about teenage Hilary Duff. I won't allow it to happen.
Right. Well, it's teenage Joey. And that's what I'm saying. Like, then at that point, he's just worried about the kiss. He's not, like, potentially fighting for some lesbian action.
I didn't say I was fighting for that. I'm saying if it happens, then that's cool, too. You're twisting my words.
What we have to do is stop referring to it. It already happened, and I don't want to talk about it anymore because it might be problematic. I'm not sure. So I just want to let that die. Like, we're going to leave it in where it is in the context because we riffed about it, but please, God, stop it. What if Hilary Duff listens to this episode and then she's insulted?
I'm just saying.
She fucking flames me on Instagram.
Let both of them be them. I don't know them.
Okay, you're right.
All right.
Just let them be.
Yeah.
Just let them be. Anyway.
You're rolling the cosmic dice.
God damn it. Going back to my point, which is a totally different point, but it's where I was headed. If you think about it, anyone in the Marvel universe could just be a wizard. Like, fucking Spider-Man could go be a wizard. Like, there's nothing stopping them. He was just a dude.
Yeah, he was.
And he read some books and he practiced. You know what I mean? Like, there's the way he is special is exactly the way he was special is that he didn't give up. Like, he practiced harder than some other people that probably gave up. So, like, that just leads me to believe that if he's a sorcerer supreme, he can definitely teach me to, like, do a couple of cool things, you know, over the time of the quarantine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? If Brad Pitt gets to be a fucking wizard too, that's super cool. I'll share it with him. Me and Brad taking fucking wizard classes together. Hell yes. Yeah. That's my boy. And we can go on, like, weird acid trips and we can fucking, you know, party. We can, and you know what? We don't even need Sonic that much because we got portals.
You know, I would have taken you, Nick, for much more of a Leo boy.
Oh, no, I love Brad Pitt.
Oh, okay.
Leo strikes me, like, his girlfriends are all still under the age of 25.
Right. He time stones his girlfriends for sure. And not
is
himself.
Leo a wizard?
He's pushing 50. So, like, it's starting to creep me out a little bit. Like, I respect the man's craft.
But he could draw you naked, you know?
Ooh, he could draw you naked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily a selling point for me.
He could be your forever boy. I'm just saying.
I'm not under 25, so he's not going to want me, you guys.
That is
he's
true.
not going to care. all of his friends and all of his girlfriends under 25. All right, now I have my professional. So I've always wanted to try to take up boxing. So who's the best boxer? I'm bringing Mike Tyson to my fucking house.
Oh no!
And he's gonna teach me to be crazy. And he's going to teach me to box.
He's going to beat your ass.
He's going to beat my ass. But you know what? Then fucking Doctor Strange comes along, fucking time stones my body back to not being broken anymore.
Is this like a young Mike Tyson? Because you boys know that he's now like at peace with the world and just grows weed, right?
That's sick too. Bring some of your weed. But like he can I'm trying to learn things in my quarantine. I'm trying to acquire skills, trying to come out a better person.
Yeah, me too.
So Brad Pitt is giving me some wisdom, I assume, some cool stories, some broadening perspective on the world. Doctor Strange is teaching me to be a fucking wizard. Mike Tyson is teaching me how to box because the classes are expensive. I looked into them, and they're pricey, boys. So if I can get some tips from the craziest boxer and like maybe learn how to like bite someone's ear off in like one quick, go, because I feel like I'd fuck it up if I just like went at somebody right now.
Went at their ear.
Yeah, went at their ear. Like, I'm going to Mike Tyson you. And they're like, I don't believe you, idiot. And then I go at them.
Let me get that ear.
So that's my boy. I'm going to take Mike Tyson. I'm going to have some crazy stories from that, too, because that guy is a fucking psychopath, for sure. He's put it all behind and smoked weed, but that's to put some of the demons that he has to bed. I'm going to smoke this weed so I don't lose my shit. All right, and here's the real twist, guys. My historical figure, I'm bringing Hitler. Now, hear me out.
All right, so you got mad at Hitlery.
I'm talking about
Duff
fucking
and
lesbians, and you're like, this is problematic.
Yeah. Now, hear me out about my Hitler scenario. Okay. Mike Tyson has taught me how to box now. That means I can beat up Hitler. Okay? That means I can definitely fight and beat up Hitler. So,
damn, you're gonna come out of this cabin. You're gonna be wearing a bunch of bear, and then
I forgot about the fucking queer eye guys.
Queer eye. Joey's gonna be like, "Dog, did you beat up Hitler?" And you're gonna be like, "I don't know, some of the stuff he was saying," and we're gonna be like, "Oh,
nope."
No.
See, you're taking it the wrong way again. I'm bringing Hitler solely so I can be the guy that, and I'm gonna be live streaming this. I'm gonna be the guy that beats up and then murders Hitler for everybody. I'll be that guy. I'm getting celebrity fame. I will always be the guy that took down Hitler. First, I beat the shit out of him. Then I fucked with him with magic, and then I just killed him straight up.
I like how
live stream.
You said that you wanted to come out of this a better person, but what you mean is a murderer.
No. The best person. Because I'm the guy who took care of Hitler.
But we already took care of Hitler.
Hitler took care of Hitler. So by that logic, Hitler's the best person. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, you're right. And see, that sucks because he's the worst and best, and that is like, no, that's bullshit. You don't get to be both. I'm bringing you to the future. I'm going to beat the shit out of you, and then I'm going to kill you, and then I am famous forever. I'm getting Nike deals. I'm getting Wheaties boxes. It's me and my gun and like a boxing glove.
And your sling ring.
Wrapped in my sling ring. I fucking boot him through a couple of portals, like just beating it's like the, final fight of like Thor, the Dark World, where I'm just like throwing him through different portals, like to different places.
You set up a Sonic ring and then a Doctor Strange portal, and he just
He just explodes into atoms.
Yeah.
Whoa, you fuck with him so much with your magic, shooting him through portals and stuff, that he ends up back in that bunker, and he's so freaked out he kills himself.
Oh, you always destroyed Hitler.
You always destroyed Hitler.
I always destroyed Hitler. Okay. Wow, time is a loop, baby. But yeah, I got maybe I let the Queer Eye guys jump in and beat him down for a little bit, take a few hits on him. I got Brad Pitt doing the coverage, with the camera. He knows, he's directed things. He knows how to run it. He's going to get me the views that I need to become famous. And then once I'm famous, guess what? I'm also a wizard? What?
Yeah, that is a big selling point.
Yeah, I'm good friends with Mike Tyson, and I'm like competing in like low level like boxing tournaments. But like if I'm losing, I use like just like a little bit of magic to like help me over the hump, get me there.
You can so you can be at parties later, and you can be like drunk and be like, guys, I totally kicked Hitler's ass, and they're gonna be like, whoa, and then be like, let me show you, and then you like time stone, I don't know, a boxing glove, and people can like watch the video of it happening, but it's actually happening. Yeah.
And I finally, like right before I finish Hitler off, I turn the camera and Brad Pitt is like dressed like fucking the guy from Inglourious Bastards, and I let him carve the swastika in his face.
Oh, that is another.
You know what I mean?
That is another thing. I just want to say, you guys have dogged on me for my Hitlery Duff trap, and then Nick's like, I want to become a sociopath.
No. I want to become a hero. You're mistaking me, brother. And also famous and also a wizard.
Yeah, but you're like,
so sue me.
I'll just use some magic to win my boxing tournaments if I'm losing, and I'm going to kill Hitler.
I said better. Joey, I said better person before. I didn't mean morally. I meant actually a better person.
Kind
a better person
like
than a lot of other people. Oh, God, no.
Fuck you.
You
shitting on me. What are you doing?
When I wrote this down, when I wrote Hitler into my phone, I knew it would be tough to make it funny and make me come out looking like a good person. But I wanted to give it a shot and see if I'm any good at comedy.
I think the Queer Eye guys are going to talk you down. They're going to talk you into being a better person.
Whoa, maybe.
Then I toss him in a fucking Sonic hole. Bye.
Oh, okay.
No! Oh, no! You're turning on everything you love.
Yeah, you're right. Damn. All I got left is Sonic and Brad Pitt. I can't let them down. And, of course, Mike Tyson.
Whoa, and you become so scary that the Queer Eye guys have to, like, come into your room and be like, Nick, I've come to bargain.
Oh.
To get some Wheaties? Because you're like...
Oh, you know what we got, guys? We got a real, speaking of Inglourious Basterds, we got a real Hateful Eight situation. We're up in the mountains.
Honestly,
there's like 9 of us or like 10 of us or something, and we're all distrusting of each other now. Because I want to kill Hitler, and some people are against that. They're like, hey, he's still a person, but I'm like, he's Hitler. So we're having and someone's going to poison the coffee. I don't know if Sonic's going to go down first, or, if it's going to be Mike Tyson. But it's going to be crazy. I just hope that I come out on top.
When you brought up the cliff, or the cabin in the Rockies, I thought you were doing a Hateful Eight.
Well, it turns out I am, Joey. You're right. But it's like a hateful 10 or 12 or something. I got all the Queer Eye guys with me. So, it'll be a real showdown. But I'll say this, I'm really regretting all my choices now. So
see, mine was airtight.
Good thing that this is on the internet forever now. Mm-hmm. Right. So let's move on to Colin.
Did you have a superhero?
Yeah, Doctor Strange.
Yeah, it's Doctor Strange.
Oh, yeah, sorry. You did it out of order. My bad.
Yeah. I was building to Hitler.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people, that's usually what people build up to in conversation. They want to drop Hitler last.
Right.
They want to be... well, boys, it's finally time. Now, Joey got sexy, Nick got a little weird, but your boy, I'm not trying to get ladies in my quarantine to muck it up.
Okay, ladies, I'm trying to get Hitlery Duff. That's different.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, you know what I mean. I'm not trying to get females in here. I'm not trying to get dictators in here to just, like, muck things up. I'm trying to hang out with some boys. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to have a rowdy, fun, good time. So first off, location.
Sky Zone, the trampoline park.
Whoa, no. Sky Zone. Oh, my God. I should have thought of... Can all of mine take place in Sky Zone, please?
Absolutely not. So besides a Cheesecake Factory, like, what has more space? What could be bigger than the Cheesecake Factory? The set of Full House.
Is it?
It is. That place is massive. Massive. Right. You seen the attic? It's like a whole nother house up there.
All right.
A whole family lives in the attic.
Yikes.
The problem is, though, Colin, there's only 3 walls in every room.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Well, you got some studio lights and you got cameras because we're going to need those.
Okay, keep going.
Because my reality TV star, Jeff Probst.
Oh,
the host of Survivor.
You're going to survive, yeah.
That's going to come into play later. Just tuck Jeff away.
All right,
I'll tuck him away.
My celebrity, Hulk Hogan.
Oh,
yeah.
Like Hulk Hogan in his prime or Hulk Hogan now where he's bald? I guess he's been bald for a long time, but...
We'll roll it back like 15 years. How about that?
Okay.
I still want him to be able to move around without possibly dying.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily need him to be young. So we're going to move on. So now we got Hulk Hogan. We're having fun. He's got a lot of stories. And he's got a lot of energy, brother.
Mm-hmm.
So
brother,
historical figure, we're going...
Hulk Hogan.
Teddy.
Because he's old.
Yeah,
he's old.
Hulk Hogan. But we're going to go Teddy Roosevelt.
Oh, okay.
Because he's
gonna carry
basically
that
a
big
Hulk
stick.
Hogan. He's a president. He's been shot and
Yeah.
wrestled men and bears and shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're hanging out with the boys. Our specialist, Jim Ross. He's the one of the main announcers for wrestling, or he used to be.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Cowboy hat. Yeah, so
Yeah.
we need him there because you can see where this is going because my cartoon character is Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling in 1985. 2 seasons, by the way.
Right.
It got a 6.1 on IMDb. That's
Hey.
better than half.
Yeah, that's slightly above average.
And superhero, obviously, Suburban Commando, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
So,
fuck yeah.
It's 3 Hulks, 1 Teddy. We got
you could say that Theodore Roosevelt is like Hulk Hogan 1.0, and then Hulk Hogan is actually Hulk Hogan 2.0. The video game is 3.0, and then you got Perfected with the superhero.
Right,
4.0.
and then you got Jim Ross doing the color commentary,
right?
And Jeff Probst, making sure everything stays in the rules.
Yeah, absolutely.
And let me tell you, we're doing some big legs off that fucking balcony. It's gonna get fucking wild.
I like that this has nothing to do with the longevity of staying in a place for the entire quarantine. It's just like your wrestling dream. Could you sustain this for several months, do you think?
Absolutely. Again, the house is huge. You can go off to Joey's bedroom.
Sure.
Or you can go off to Danny's little basement bedroom, or maybe it was a garage. It was kind of unclear.
Yeah.
You got the girls' bedrooms. Danny Tanner's got a sweet-ass fuck palace at the top.
Right.
With a walk-in closet and a jacuzzi. I'm just saying. And then there's that attic that's like a whole nother house.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure a
Going
Cheesecake Factory has all those things, too. It's pretty big.
Cheesecake Factories also have sky zones in them.
You're right. When they said smoking or non-smoking at the Cheesecake Factory, I said, thank you, the fuck palace, please. And they took me straight to the jacuzzi.
Yep. It's on the Cheesecake Factory secret menu.
Right.
With the Big McChicken. There's also the Cheesecake Factory fuck palace.
The Cheesecake Factory secret menu is double the size of the actual menu. It gets wild.
Oh my god. They also have Big McChickens on it. No. Because they have all the food.
All right, they're usually attached to malls. So you're saying you get a whole mall? That's the secret menu of Cheesecake Factory is the rest of the fucking mall?
I'll have a chicken salad and also an Auntie Anne's pretzel and a Cinnabon on top of my cheesecake.
I'd like you to get 2 video games from 3 different GameStops. Figure it out. They're in there somewhere.
Sorry, two of those are just absolutely filled to the brim with tuna
Spaghetti.
fish. Spaghetti. You open all the copies of Grand Theft Auto 5, there's spaghetti in them.
Whoa.
They just take that spaghetti, dump it in the pot. Dump it right onto your plate.
It's already
God,
cooked.
I can't imagine what the kitchen's like in there. It's just you're looking for ingredients for half an hour.
Right.
Or everything's made out of lasagna.
Yeah.
And they just color it different.
Yeah, it's like a Mexican restaurant where it's really 5 ingredients that go into everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, Hulk Hogan's are going to wrestle each other.
Yeah.
And then when everything calms down, they have some stories. They got some fun stories. I'm sure somebody is a good cook. Jeff Probst knows how to survive.
He does know how to survive.
Does he?
Especially on sets, because that's all Survivor is. He's not chilling on the island. He's back in craft services, kicking it.
And I guess the set of Full House would have craft services.
It would have craft services, Joey.
Craft services for
So
sure.
he's like, this is where I really shine, Colin. Let me take you through the craft services.
Here's a bunch of lasagna from Cheesecake Factory.
Oh no,
we got catering today.
Joey's like written his name on all the fucking cheese, on all the lasagnas that you get. So you're who are you tag teaming? Like, if you're doing wrestling matches, which one are you going? Like, if you're doing a tag team match, who are you going with?
Oh, we can go through all kinds of storylines. One night it's me and Teddy. We take on a couple Hulks, and then we have a Hulk Hogan interfere. And then another night it's me and Hulk, and then in a cage match versus Hulk and Teddy. Some night maybe we even get Jeff in there. We get a little
switch it up. Maybe you do the color commentary one night.
Yeah, we find a John Stamos's like beer stash, and like we get Jeff like liquored up, and then maybe he wants to come out. We throw Jim Ross in there. He probably dies,
right?
And then we're trying to figure out where to put the body. So that becomes a whole another adventure,
right? Then one night you're on the ropes, and what's that behind you? It's a fucking portal that opens up, and I throw Hitler's dead body at Hulk Hogan, and that's my finishing move.
Whoa.
And I go, you're welcome, and then I fucking sling ring back away.
Frame you for murder.
Frame you for murder. Which Hulk Hogan do you want to frame? Up to you. I don't care.
Man,
but then he gets all the glory.
Damn it, Nick,
I was trying to come up with a really fun thing of like mine kick out, like mine conf out. Like, I couldn't figure out a pun.
Good.
Well, if you do before the episode ends, you're welcome to just throw it in wherever you want.
All right.
Man, guys, I really didn't think we'd get an hour out of this, but we did it again.
We're so good.
Yeah. The professionals we need to be bringing are us, because we're professionals at podcasting at this point.
I bring me and me.
I'm a real American, all right? I fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American.
Oh, shit. I'm a real American. I just beat the shit out of Hitler. What's more American than that, you know?
3 Hulk Hogans and a U.S. president.
Yeah, you're right. Damn, you got me.
What about Hitlery Duff, Lezzy McGuire marathons?
She's the most American thing I can think of.
Yeah.
Like, they need to be, like, playing the Lezzy McGuire theme song at baseball games.
Yeah, because I could also, since, she is the age that she is now, I can make the Disney Plus show that got canceled.
Yep, there you go.
Boom.
Oh, why did it get canceled? Was she trapped in a cheesecake factory?
No, they were just trying to make it like Hitlery and the like creator wanted to make it like more adult because she's like in her fucking 30s now.
Yeah.
And Disney was like, "No, we need you to do silly things." She's like, "But I'm an adult," and Lizzie would do adult things. And they're like, "No, what if she did silly things that are funny?"
She's
and
like, "Look,
friendly?"
Lezzy McGuire fucks, okay?"
Yeah, she does. I mean, she's got kids now, doesn't she?
Yeah.
All right, this has been the Hitlery Duff fan cast. Thank you guys so much for listening to this episode. We just love Hitlery Duff.
Yep.
I've never seen that show, so I don't
you're
know.
un-American,
All right,
sir.
Colin, I know that you're editing this episode. Just go ahead and delete all of your audio.
Yeah.
All right.
We don't want it, and we don't need it.
Bye.
Well, boys, it was interesting to see who you guys would want to hang out with during this hard time. And interesting for everyone to hear who I'd want to hang out with. I'm sure everyone was very taken aback by my
I clutched my pearls.
You should have, because I knew it was a risky business, and I Tom Cruised it anyway. I did that risky business.
Damn.
Hopefully it works out. Thank you guys so much for listening to this episode of Very Real Talk. We're still out here having fun and also being safe. We hope everyone out there is being safe too. We know this is getting crazy, but we just got to stick with it. We got to stay in our houses. I know there's no celebrities in your house unless you're a celebrity, in which case you're not listening to this podcast, whatever. But just stick it out, with your children. I'm sticking it out with my child. I spent the whole day with her today. It was a nightmare.
All right.
She just wanted my attention all day, and I'm like, but my Animal Crossing island needs me. And she's like, Dad, feed me though. And I'm like,
can you eat apples off of Animal Crossing? I can get you those.
Be entertained by watching me play a video game. Come on.
Do you eat bells? I can
Perhaps?
get you bells.
No, we just hope everyone is being safe and staying sane. We're just out here to try and entertain you guys. If you want to get entertained some more, you can listen to the rest of our episodes. They're all on our website. That's vrtcast.com. Also on that website is our other podcast. That's called Very Real Tournament. It's on hiatus right now, but there's a huge backlog. So if you're not doing anything, go check those out. Also, just take a quick minute, if you would, to go subscribe to us on any podcast network: Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, Overcast, Castbox. Just take a quick second, go over there and rate and review us. It helps us out a lot.
Yes, sir.
If you could, it would mean a lot to us. And then, just tweet me a picture proving that you did it. Screenshot it, and then send it to my Twitter. You can prove to me that you're a loyal fan, because that's the only way I know. The numbers are one thing, but I really need you guys to prove it.
No one wants to listen to you after we know what you want to do in quarantine.
Oh no, I've lost my ability to entertain. I've lost any clout. This sucks. It's fine. It's fine. Me and Dr.
I don't know
Strange
where
will be
this.
hanging out.
I don't know where this would go, but Quarantini. It's a new drink.
We serve it at Cheesecake Factory.
They
nice.
fucking serve it at Cheesecake Factory, yeah. Joey's like, I don't care, make it, add it to the list. And Gordon's like, there's already like 400 wines on this. The entire basement of the mall is just our wine cellar. And every bottle, under $4 still.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter. It's all cheap crap.
Lezzy McGuire figures out that you were like trying to be the last dude, and she's like, "Do you think that I wasn't down to fuck Einstein?" And you were like, "But Quarantinis."
No. All right. I had a very wholesome Hitlery Duff trap, and you're trying to feed her Quarantinis. I don't.
Yeah, but
appreciate
you
this.
said the word trap, Joey.
What?
So I don't know if I can believe you.
He did say the word trap.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Cheesecake Factory is a trap. Do people go there on purpose or because they have to because their fucking in-laws are in town? So,
but they have valet parking in a mall for some reason.
They do. I don't know why. We're going to park you next to the Red Robin. Well, I should just go to the Red Robin then.
You can sneak off to Red Robin.
Also want to take a second to thank the Thumps. They're a great band. They do all the music for our podcast. You can find all their albums at their Bandcamp. That's thethumps.bandcamp.com. Also, head over to their Facebook and give them a like. We would appreciate it. They would appreciate it. You'll appreciate your past self for doing it because they're great, and you're going to want to know what they're up to and when their next release is going to be. Because they're not done. They have so much more art to create. So you're going to want to know when that's coming out, so you're going to want to be there. So go check them out. Also, if you want to let us know who you pick to be on your quarantine dream team, just hit us up at our email. That's vrtcast@gmail.com. Tell us if you'd also want Hitlery Duff to be on your dream team for actual wholesome reasons, unlike my brother Joey.
What?
Tell us which wrestler you'd want to wrestle. Tell us which historical figure you want to beat in a boxing match.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know. We want to talk. Or you can just tweet at us. Very Real Podcasts, or just fucking tweet at me. I don't care. I'll check that stuff out. We want to know what you guys are thinking out there. All right, boys. Anything else, or can we get to leaving?
By leaving, you mean going back into our quarantine homes without all the cool shit.
Yeah, hanging up this call, and then I will turn to my right and just stare out the window into the darkness.
Stare off into the middle distance.
Heck yeah. All right, let's get to staring into the middle distance, boys. Until next week, I'm Nick Potter.
I'm Joey Potter.
I'm Colin Sage.
It's been real. It's been fun. I'll fight you, Hitler.